far up.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak. Yo, the story arc if it don't involve no matriarch. Some others work on the ground up, they craft in air like ATR with the butterfly sleeves. Naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They putting these in the office. Or you thinking you schooling but you lost cause you busy the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her when she glow. Flick at the wrist with that ilaw she hold. Panago sa ilaw, she dripping in gold.
We pulling up in a jeepney. All of my soldiers greet me. Hand me bandanas. See me for my country. I live in for my country. On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. They don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us.
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, and Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks a little push off with the left hand. It's good! It's good!
Chicago's got the lead. He drove it, frozen, and posed on it. It's the master versus the apprentice. Supposedly, Jordan wasn't a three-point shooter. How about 6 in the first half? Brutal foul. Remarkable finish by MJ. Are you kidding me from the foul line? Championship for North Carolina.
For Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen.
Later tonight, the Superdome will be celebrating a new national champion.
Fans, welcome to the College Championship Game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, at point guard, at 6'3", number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown, at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 14, Roy Duncan. For North Carolina, at small forward, at 6'6", number 51, Greg Bacon. For Georgetown.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to New Orleans and the 1982 NCAA Championship Game, featuring the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Georgetown Hoyas. Mike Fratello, both these schools hungry for a national title.
For Big John Thompson in Georgetown, this would be their first ever national championship. A chance for Sleepy Floyd, Patrick Ewing and company to go down in history.
And on the other side for North Carolina, this would be their first title, Clark, since 1957.
Well, they have had a few second-place finishes, including last year, since that 57 championship. The Tar Heels really looking to get over the hump. They're hoping James Worthy and Michael Jordan can lead the way.
And if any guys can do it, Clark, it's those two right there.
I'd hang my hat on those two.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McCray at the forwards. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Greg Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
Shot on the wing, and the shot goes down.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak. Yo, the story arc, if it don't involve no matriarch. Some mothers work from the ground up, they craft in air like ATR. With the butterfly sleeves, naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita, mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera, bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They put in these in the office. Or you thinking you schooling, but you lost, cause you best see the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her when she glow. Flick at the wrist with that ilaw she hold. Panago sa ilaw, she dripping in gold.
We pulling up in a jeepney. All of my soldiers greet me. Hand me bandanas. See me for my country. I live in for my country. On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. It's USA and the Chicago Bulls. And it's USA to start out. Looking at the starting five for USA. We've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with Chandler. And there's Bryant. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's Bryant. Back to Paul. This one for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
And finished off by Longworth.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Bryant. Rodman grabs the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Bryant. Releases.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bryant. Bounce pass from Paul. The pass to Bryant. USA with another miss. Durant against Jordan. To the middle. And Rodman with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Pippen. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Outside, Kobe. Passes it to KD. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harper. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. Pippen down low. Guarded by KD. Rodman no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Chicago trailing here. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Chicago Bulls.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Jordan outside from 18 feet away. And that's off the glass and in.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Paul. Bryant finds Chandler. Back to Kobe. Pass to Paul. It's tipped. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harper, no good. Ryan in the post. Pippen on him.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Once again, your Lavables dance team.
1:49 left to play in the first. Wennington passes to Simpkins. No good that time. Good D from Love. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for USA. Love trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's so fun to see Melo still play the game at a high level. Schooling those youngsters makes us old guys smile.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Agile move there by Kukoc against the contact, navigating the defense to find that finish.
1:24 left in the first quarter. Here's Harden driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Kerr the pass to Simpkins. Outside, Kukoc. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Iguodala. Pass to Harden. He kicks to Love. There's the dish to Westbrook. He feeds it to Carmelo. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Harden. The three. They get it back. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Over Kukoc. With the tip. And Love with a second chance points.
Did a nice job on the glass. Kevin Love carving out space. He's one of the best offensive rebounders we have.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Simpkins. And here's Kerr. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's hauled in by USA. Harden surveying the D. Kicks it to Iguodala. Pass to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Harden. Good on the 7-footer. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
And that does it for the first quarter. USA leads by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Here we go, Chicago. Here comes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
They've got Wennington. Jordan is out there with Kerr. Then it's Rodman, and it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Kobe trying to break free, and it's good for 2. Paul's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for USA. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Here's Pippen, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Contact doesn't phase Pippen, still able to get that one to go.
James left side. Outside for KD. Pass to Paul. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. At the elbow, it's James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kerr against Paul. Back to Jordan. That one off the back iron and out. USA leading by 7. Paul looking over the floor. Kobe kicks to Durant. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pippen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Giddy up, Scottie Pippen with the putback.
On the wing, James. Rodman covering. Davis kicks to KD. Bounce pass, Davis. The 3 from KD. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Rodman. Rodman double teamed. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Steve Kerr. And USA also making a switch. Chandler's checked in. USA leading by 5. Paul kicks to KD. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pippen with the wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul finds KD. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Pippen outside. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's LeBron in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Dominant, a dominant play from LeBron James on the offensive glass, ensuring his team gets their points. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
So it's USA now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Kobe dishes to Paul. Back to Kobe. Shoots it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Jordan kicks to Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Rodman. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Rodman. And then for USA, Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Durant. James Harden comes in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. The 3 from LeBron drills the 3-pointer. James has got the lead up to 7 now for USA.
For James, the 3-ball can look almost effortless. He's just that talented of a scorer.
Kukoc passes to Simpkins. Over Chandler. Simpkins, no good. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for USA. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. passes it to James. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 11.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Jordan the pass to Kukoc. Jordan against Harden. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Harper with the steal. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good that time. Nice D from Chandler. USA leading by 9. Outside Anthony. Pass to Westbrook. LeBron dishes to Westbrook. James finds Westbrook from deep. Harden. And that one released in time, but no good. And it's USA in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Give a big round of applause for the Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for USA, we've got Paul. LeBron James is out there with Durant, and it's Chandler, and it's Bryant in at the 2. No one covering. Jordan's got 5.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Chandler kicks to Bryant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
For USA, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Bulls trailed by 9. Harper the pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Here's Durant. James dishes to KD. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kept the defender on a string, and with the pump fake, KD fooling him for the cheap foul.
USA shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Love's checked in for USA. That one is no good. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Outside, KD. The pass to Love. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And taken away by Paul. To the paint. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for USA. They get a hand on it, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. And USA also making a switch. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Tyson Chandler. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Davis is checked in for USA. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Kobe. Back to Paul. Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Now, here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wennington, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Iguodala, that's good.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The shot by Paul, no good. Kicks it out to Love. And another shot. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of AD's height and ability to elevate. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force. A nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kirk kicks to Rodman. Pass to Kerr. Here's Wennington. He's guarded by Davis. Paul against Kerr. From deep, Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Davis with the ball for USA. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Wonderful work from Iguodala there. You sometimes forget just how skilled he is with the basketball.
Now, here's Kerr. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wennington, started by Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for USA.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for USA, Anthony's checked in for Love. James Harden comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Paul. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. 4-3, Westbrook. The shot off that time. Bulls trailed by 11. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Anthony. Westbrook against Kerr. And here's Harden for 3. USA working now with the new shot clock. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
Here's Simpkins, covered by Anthony. Hits, count that one from Simpkins.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iguodala outside. Westbrook surveying the D. Harden finds Westbrook. And here is Iguodala. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls ball. Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left to play in the third. Longley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
From Ron Harper.
And it's USA going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Tony Kukoc is out there with Rodman. Then it's Longley. Then there's Harper. And it's Pippen in at the 2 guard. Davis, the pass to KD. Bounce pass from Paul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
First team foul.
Pippen with it. Rodman outside. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Outside, Davis. USA moving the ball around. Paul dishes to James. Just 5 on the clock. And it's in there. And USA leads by 12.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
And Chandler sends it back. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Davis, the pass to Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And USA making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
Substitution for the away team. Kobe.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Harper, the pass to Rodman. LeBron against Kukoc over James. And another miss by Chicago.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Chicago calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. He's off on the first.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
USA leading by 13. Paul finds Bryant. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Paul. Pass to James. KD on the wing. Guarded by Pippen. KD's shot is off. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Harper's shot's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Kobe, that's for 2. Rebound by the Bulls. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Paul. Durant kicks to Paul. Up top, Durant. Defended by Pippen. Durant dishes to Paul. Beyond the arc. USA with another miss. Bulls trailed by 11. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Durant. Outside Bryant. Out left to the wing. Paul for 3. And that's collected by Longley.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jordan. It's hauled in by USA. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Bryant. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Durant.
Substitution for the away team.
The Bulls running out of time. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
game.
Jordan. And that one hits back iron.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Chandler kicks to Paul. Anthony in the corner. Back to Paul. The feed to LeBron. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Jordan.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Bounce pass from Paul. To the inside, Chandler. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 11. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
LeBron against Rodman, and the pass to Carmelo. Kicks it to Kobe. 1:03 left in the game. Inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bryant. And USA leads by 12. And here are the Bulls now. Harper the pass to Jordan. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. And the layup's good off the glass.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Kobe after Dennis Rodman's bucket there.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. James Edwards checked in for Longley. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And it's Brown in for Michael Jordan. And then for USA, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Anthony. And it's James Harden in for Paul.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harper, no good. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And Bryant slams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Sally's shot is good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The three from Bryant off the mark. So USA wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
What do I feel?
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Seattle Storm. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip. All right, you need a bucket to win a game, and time is winding down. Tim, who do you want to have the ball?
I'm going with Jonquel Jones. 6'6", so you know she'll get the shot off. Jones can score from anywhere on the floor, and that makes her so tough to stop.
Well, I want Breanna Stewart to have the rock. She is a finely tuned offensive player with really no weaknesses. So down the stretch, I know that I can rely on her for a bucket.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Magbagor. Lloyd. The kick out to Williams. Offline with a three. And it's New York's ball. Vandersloot outside. Hahn. Back to Vandersloot. Misses the three. Now here's Williams. D right on her. Pass to Magbagor. The shot from 20 feet. And too long on the shot.
One of my favorite things about the WNBA, players with so many different backgrounds. Take Ezi Magbagor. She was born in New Zealand to Nigerian parents.
Now here's Vandersloot. From downtown, sinks the triple.
Oh, she's put loads of work into her shot. Remember, Vandersloot was under 30% from three her rookie year. Now she's close to 40% each season.
A nice shot by Magbagor. And the Magbagor family moved to Australia when Ezi was just 6 years old.
Ending up in the Melbourne area, really the basketball hotbed of Australia. Ezi started playing professionally as a teenager and played her first WNBA game before turning 21.
And the ball out of play, the Liberty will have it. Here's Vandersloot. They get a hand on it. Lloyd with it. Guarded now by Hahn. Inside, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lloyd.
Such an advantage to have a scorer like Lloyd who can also pass the ball accordingly.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Now here's Vandersloot. Over Charles. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. A nice shot by McLegore.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Vandersloot covered by Lloyd. Count it. Good.
Arguably the best passer in today's game. Vandersloot really excels at finding her teammates when they're wide open.
Outside Williams. Pass to Charles. Lloyd. Takes the three. Stewart grabs the miss.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
The Storm trail. Outside Williams. Lloyd. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while. Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. Talk about on-court success. No team has more championships.
Seattle ball. Liberty making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Storm with the ball. They trail by one.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Nurse, covered by Ionescu. Nurse with the bucket. Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
Nurse with it. Guarded now by Laney. Here's January. Good work there as it goes.
One of the advantages for Nurse, she's 6 feet, so tall for a point, allows her to get a clear view of the whole court.
Now here's Ionescu. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. With the shot. New York, no good that time either.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. January outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brianna Stewart. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, New York. It's a 5-point game. January gets the bucket.
An established perimeter threat. Every scouting report has January as an effective shooter.
Pass to Dolson. Shot to stop the run. She can't get it to go. And the Storm going the other way now. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Now here's January. 6 points for her. Here's Lavender. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Now Johannes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And that one's good. Jones.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
And so the first quarter in the books. It's the Storm leading by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Seattle Storm.
A lopsided first quarter in the books.
Let's hear it for the top 5 for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the power forward position, standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 2, Jared Vanderbilt. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At the point, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team. And that is your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Allie, take it away.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years, so is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, "I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag." He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said, that'll work.
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie, thanks. So here are the Jazz starting 5. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And for the Lakers, they've got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. This could be a chess match tonight. We have two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Olynyk against Vanderbilt to the paint. James inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Sexton. No good there with a step-back J. Inside. Davis hits.
I'm going to be honest, like, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish. Finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Mula nung kami dumating, lahat sila ay naging katawa-tawa na sa scene. Nakita kasing iba yung nagmamagaling sa tunay na magagaling.